Hi everybody, I'm gonna be preparing a delicious chicken bacon ranch casserole with cheesy potatoes. Now this is a delicious meal all in one pot, and it's the perfect dish to prepare when you want something hearty and yet simple. And today I'm gonna show you how I make it step by step. Let's get started. So I'm gonna start out with 5 slices of thin cut bacon. Now you can use thick cut bacon if you want, but I find that thin cut bacon is just perfect. And I'm gonna cut them up into about 1/2-inch pieces, but you can cut them as big as you want. Now you can even use store-bought bacon bits. I don't like store-bought bacon bits at all, but I want you to know that it's an option if you wanna use it. See, this is about the size that I want, okay? So now that I have my bacon all cut up, I'm gonna take it to the stove so that I can fry it. So I'm gonna be using my cast iron skillet, and I just set the heat on about medium high. And I'm gonna put in my bacon. And I'm gonna let it fry to a real nice golden brown. I want it slightly crisp. Now as you can see, my bacon is nice and golden, slightly crispy. I'm gonna remove it. And I've got a plate here with some paper towels. See? I'm gonna set them aside. Now I have removed the bacon, and I have also removed the bacon grease, but I left just a little bit in here. And I've got chicken thighs right here. And I have cut them up into small cubes like this, about 1/2-inch to 1-inch pieces like that. I'm gonna put them into my skillet because I wanna sear them, okay? Now I don't wanna fully cook it, I just wanna give it a good sear. I don't wanna overlap it, so I'm gonna do it in 2 sections. So as you can see, my chicken has a nice sear on it. Now it's only partially cooked. And it's at this time that I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna put it into this bowl because it'll continue cooking later when I put it into the oven. Now I'm gonna add the rest of my chicken. So I'm gonna turn off my heat, and as you can see, my chicken has a nice golden sear on it. I'm gonna remove it out of this skillet. As you can see, it's got a beautiful golden sear. Now we can go to our next step. So now that I have my chicken nice and seared and my bacon is nice and fried, I'm gonna cut up my potatoes, see? And I'm gonna cut them up into cubes. See, now you can cut them as big as you want, but I find that 1 inch works just perfectly. Just like this. See? This is exactly what I want. You can use red potatoes or the gold potatoes. They're all good. And you can leave the skin on too if you like. See? Just like this. Now I'm gonna clean up my area and put my casserole together. So I've got all my ingredients here ready to go to assemble our casserole. Now I've got my potatoes right here, and they're cut into nice cubes, and I've got my chicken. So I'm gonna dump my chicken in here, see? And I've got my all-around seasoning. Now the reason I love my all-around seasoning is because it's always ready to go, and it is so perfect on anything, see? So I'm gonna start out with 1 teaspoon like this. Here's the second one. And I'm gonna toss them together. Now you can use your favorite seasoning, or you can just use salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. It's all good. The all-around seasoning has everything in it. Now I'm gonna put a link below if you wanna watch that video, and then you can make yourself some. You can put it up in your kitchen cupboard and have it ready to go anytime you need it. So I'm gonna put 3 teaspoons. See? And make sure that you bring it in together really well so that everything is nicely coated. Now, when I make my all-around seasoning, I don't add a lot of salt and pepper because I'm not sure how I'm gonna use it. So I'd rather just put my seasoning and then put my salt and pepper. So I'm gonna add some pepper here, and you can add as much as you want. See, that's good. And I'm gonna add my salt. Remember that we're gonna add some cheese in here, so you don't want it really salty. And this already smells so good because of the all-around seasoning. It's just fantastic. I can't tell you enough about it. See? So I think that's good. So I've got a 9 by 13 inch dish right here, and I already sprayed it with nonstick spray. I'm going to put my chicken and my potatoes in here. Just gonna dump them in here like this. See? How easy this is looking. Super easy. And you're gonna love it. I know you will. I've got some red bell pepper, and I cut them up into small pieces. You can use the yellow or the orange or the green. I just think that the red one gives it good color, and it does taste delicious. And you can use as much as you want. And just sprinkle it up here like this. Now I've got some green onions here. It's 4 green onions. See, these are optional. If your family doesn't like onions, then you can just leave them out. But I think that the onions just add that perfect flavor that makes this dish so delicious. Now I've got my bacon here. I'm gonna sprinkle my bacon on top. If you want a lot of bacon in here, you can fry some more. See? It's just up to you. Now I've got 3/4 of a cup of half and half right here. I've got a bowl, so I'm gonna dump it in here. And I've got ranch dressing. Now you can make your own ranch dressing if you want, but this is just out of the bottle. And this is the one I always use, and it's perfect. See? So I've got it in here, and I'm just gonna mix it up really well. Make sure that it comes in together really good. Just like this, see? Now after you mix it up like this really good, now I'm gonna pour it in here, slowly, like this. This is what's gonna make it real nice and creamy. Now I have my grated cheese. This is freshly grated Colby Jack cheese, but you can use any kind of cheese that you like. I think they're all good. This one gives it good color, and the flavor is fantastic. See? This is gonna be cheesy and delicious. And I've got melted butter. I'm gonna pour the butter on top. Just like this. See? So now I've got my butter in. I'm gonna cover up my dish with aluminum foil, and I'm gonna put it in the oven on the center rack. And I'm just going to leave it there for a full hour and not worry about it. Now I will remove the aluminum foil the last 10 minutes, just so that it can get a little bit more color up at the top. So I'll see you then. So it's been 1 hour, and this looks absolutely delicious. Now it's still bubbling, and some of the cheese is melted, so you want for that to settle down before we cut into it. I've got some of the green part of the onions. I'm gonna put some on top, see? Look at this. See? I wish you could smell it in here. And the best part about this is that it's a one-pot dish. Now for the taste test. Oh, super delicious. So this is my chicken bacon ranch casserole with cheesy potatoes. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up, Send me a comment and tell me what you think. Thank you.